What's good, you guys? You know who it is, man. It's your boy, Mr. Relentless Lex, and I'm back like I never left this mother. Yes, Sirski. Hello, somebody. All right, so, man, you guys, man, we got Remy Ma arrested outside of the courthouse after a heated exchange with the murder victim's daughter. Now, ever since 2000, I think this has been going on since 2021, if I'm not mistaken. And Remy Ma's son had pow a guy allegedly. Now it's 2025 and he's getting locked up for it. And the daughter and Remy, apparently they got into some heated altercation or something at the courthouse. The young lady was going on IG saying that Remy Ma was ice grilling her at the courthouse steps. And we have the footage here. Shout out to Forgotten Kings for the footage. But we go and check it out. Man, Remy can't catch a break nowadays.
Listen, y'all, somebody check on Remy Ma because according to reports, she was arrested yesterday outside of a courthouse. That's right, y'all. Y'all heard that correctly. According to reports, Remy Ma was detained after an explosive courthouse clash with the murder victim's daughter. Okay, for those who may not know, Remy Ma's son was accused of murdering a man back in 2021. Okay, and apparently she showed up to the courthouse yesterday and got into a back and forth with the daughter of the man that her son is accused of murdering. Okay, now the daughter's name is Jasmine Dior. Okay, she went on IG uploading screenshots of the back and forth between her and Remy Ma. Of course, there's video I'm gonna show y'all in a minute. But as you can see here, Jasmine Dior, she uploaded, give me a second, let me zoom in.
So if you could tell in this scene right here, you see your Remy Ma have her phone out, right? She's recording as well. So apparently they both know exactly who they are in person, not just on social media. They probably got into it once or twice before. They could be from the same neighborhood, the same area, the same borough of New York, or whatever the case may be. But apparently they know it's smoke and it's up when they see each other.
So y'all can check this out. See Remy right there with a phone, you know what I mean? Right down here, you see Remy being detained. Okay, so apparently things went left, got a little out of hand, right? But again, there's video of this exchange I'm about to play for y'all. So before we get into
So now, son locked up and mama locked up. I wonder how Papoose is feeling right now, bro. He had to feel some type of remorse, man, because I'm pretty sure Pap probably still feel like Remy's son's father, bro. He could have been there for Remy's son's father for a while. You know, him and Remy been holding them kids down for a minute. So I know Papoose, he's definitely have to be feeling some type of way at this moment. And Remy got dealt a bad card at the end of this situation too, as well.
Well, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Like I said, this is crazy. This video made its way on social media in the middle of the night. So yeah, let's get right to it so y'all can see exactly what happened in this exchange. All right. 1 second.
Turn around.
Like your mother's ugly? Like your mother's ugly? Oh, okay.
Same thing.
Oh, okay.
Just watch.
Yeah, okay. We could test.
Bro, what? Shit, Remy, what do a fake watch have to do with your son unaliving this lady's dad, bro? That was crazy. Out of all things you could have said, you said fake watch. That was blatantly disrespectful right there, Remy.
Test her right now.
Turn around.
Like your mother's ugly?
Turn around.
Like your mother's ugly?
Same thing.
Oh, okay.
Same thing.
Oh, okay.
Just watch.
Yeah, okay. We could test her right now. Right now. Right now, ugly. Everything. Oh, you thought you was gonna see something ugly, bitch. You wasn't. But you wasn't.
No makeup.
But you wasn't. Same here. You see what's up? Same here. You see what's up? Oh, okay.
So yeah, this raggedy ass fucking bitch, Remy, like, girl, like you would have thought I did something to you. Realistically, I can never speak to my father again. I can never hug him. I can never kiss him. I can never say nothing else to him. You can see your son. You can speak to him. You can hug on him. You can say whatever. The fact of the matter is that I see this fucking lady, and she's looking at me with a whole attitude. When I tell you ice grilling as if her son was the victim. Like, miss, where's your remorse? Like, where's your sorriness? Where's your sadness? Like, at the end of the day, I don't care what I go through with nobody. I would never want to see nobody die. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like, bitch, nobody did nothing to you, you fucking gremlin. And you really acting like you mad about something. Ice grilling somebody, ugly ass. Then you acting tough in front of the courthouse. Like, bitch, we're gonna go to jail.
One thing Miss Dior is not going to do is let us forget that Remy Ma is not so attractive in her eyesight. She keep calling her names, gremlin, ugly, and everything else. Everything but a child of God.
Hell, you've been to jail before. I'm sure you don't want to go back, bitch. Like, what are we doing here? Come around the corner. You're really not fucking tough. Like, bitch is mad pussy. Like,
All right, y'all. That was again Jasmine Dior explaining the exchange between her and Remy Ma yesterday outside of a New York City courthouse. Again, for more details, right? Let me give y'all more details when it comes to her son. All right. Now, again, according to reports, the courthouse drama came after Scott was arraigned, Scott, Remy Ma's son, on a 7-count indictment, including first and second degree murder, reckless endangerment, and 4 counts of criminal possession of a weapon in June 2024. Okay. Prosecutors say he was hired to kill 47-year-old Darius Gilbix in Queens on June 7, 2021, shooting him multiple times and firing again after he had already fallen. All right. Scott's alleged co-conspirator, 22-year-old Richard, I'm going to just say Richard because I can't pronounce the last name. Please
Swaggart
is facing similar charges.
Richard Swaggart
is already serving time for another murder from 2021. Okay. Investigators arrested both men.
Hold on, bro. Wait a minute, bro. Scott's alleged co-conspirator, 22-year-old Richard Swaggart, is facing similar charges and is already serving time for another murder. Boy, they busy over there in NYC. They not playing over there. Where that? The Bronx? Wherever borough they're from. I suggest nobody go to that borough.
Last June, after linking him to the scene through surveillance footage and phone records. Okay, if convicted, Scott could face life in prison without parole. Remy Ma has stood by her son throughout the legal process. All right. Now, again, that should just give y'all context into this, into this case involving Remy Ma's son. All right. She's showing up to support her son. Meanwhile, the man who, was murdered, right, by her son, allegedly, daughter standing right outside. You know what I mean? According to her, Remy Ma shows up ice grilling. Like I said, very unfortunate situation because, a daughter loses her father, a mother loses her son. You get what I mean? And again, we have to wait and see how this whole situation plays out, but it doesn't look good, right? Showing up ready to squabble with Remy outside the courthouse. Trust me, that's not going to change anything, but we can understand why someone would feel upset, hurt. According to Jasmine, she wanted some remorse, sympathy, right? Compassion, considering the situation, right? Of course, you had nothing to do with your son being involved in this, but, where's the compassion? You know what I'm saying? For the victims' families. I can understand being caught up in your emotions.
She don't have any compassion, bro. There's no compassion there. Whenever you seen that young lady on the steps, and the only thing you couldn't say, hey, I apologize on the behalf of my son or whatever, or anything sympathetic. You said your fake watch and you bummy. But what fashion have to do with this lady losing a father, bro? That's just crazy to me. Now that was the weird part. You done been to jail, Remy, for powwowing somebody. But I think they survived. Now your son about to do life in prison for powwowing somebody. And they say he probably overkilled the person. He shot him, he fell, and he kept shooting him. So where I'm from, they do call that overkill. And I think that is another charge. So it's crazy how you show no remorse to Miss Dior, man. I pray for the families, man, of the victims. Families, man, like you said, bro, it's 2 people gone, bro. The guy that been unalive and now Remy's son for life, That's crazy. That's unfortunate. But those the price you pay, man, whenever you in them streets. You in them streets, but they say that it was like murder for hire, though. So I'm pretty sure, like, now that Remy's son have life, they already know it was murder for hire, so now they want to know who hired him, But this is very unfortunate, man. Prayers out to the victims' family and friends. My condolences goes out to them.